curtain falls on the regular season, and we've got a good one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Miami Dolphins.
Ready to get us started, it's Cade York.
And we are underway from Miami.
Pulls it in at the 13.
Here we go. 10 cycles.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
On the set. Ready?
2 and now on first down. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsom. And the Browns are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle here, forcing the turnover on the opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, that's earned it by their play, the psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, their offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
After the interception, here's Watson. He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. He will push his way down to about the 14. Cooper will come in motion right. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
After the run, Watson going to throw. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now Tua.
And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
And that looked almost to be a case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And I'm telling you, nothing will light up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
And that throw, pretty impressive, and even 61 yards through the air.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. To throw is Watson.
And he'll get this one to Cooper complete.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Miami defense trying to keep them out. They haven't let them in yet. Can they hold again here on 3rd and goal? They'll try to run this one in. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
They throw it out right complete.
Touchdown, Browns.
David Njoku with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Good bounce-back drive right there through the pick on drive number 1. Drive number 2 leads them right down the field into the end zone.
Agree totally. Excellent bounce back, tremendous poise, confidence never lost, and obviously he transmitted that to his teammates as well. What a really nice drive.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
drills it in at the 13. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
The partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Strike 2.
Tua going to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
A game there of 30 big ones.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
From the gun, it's Tua.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
On 1st and 10, Watson. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Deshaun Watson from 17 yards out.
And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Showed some solid running, strong running, and then he's corralled just beyond the 10. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
And not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Browns drive about to get started. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
On 2nd and very short, Watson. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for 3rd and long.
He'll look to throw. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st down, it's Watson. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd down and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Cooper, the man in motion right. And he is going to lose yardage here. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. A shotgun snap for Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Now Watson.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Watson now to throw. Touchdown! A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Browns would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Tua, a final shot before half. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns with the lead. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A short kick taken at the 18. The Browns drive about to get started.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Watson on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd and 10, Watson. And he'll just get rid of it.
Good coverage on the outside, and I think that's where he wanted to check that down to. But once he saw the danger over there, he just threw that one over everyone's head. Smart play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw, Watson. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Watson looks to throw again.
And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete.
Touchdown, Browns.
Anthony Schwartz.
46 yards. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
York on now for the extra point.
And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
The old blue. Triple 38.
Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 35 yards. And the Dolphins are able to cut into that deficit. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back, so here's an onside kick. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. A short kick taken at the 18. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd and 7, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Drill 52.
From midfield, here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. From 4 yards out. And the Dolphins get a bit closer. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And this is back to an 8-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. A short kick taken at the 18. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. One quarter remains here as the regular season starts to... Back now in Miami. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Deshaun Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. But that's certainly an important touchdown there and makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this one with the way these two offenses have lit up the scoreboard. I would imagine that on their sidelines, they're both yelling at their defenses, hey, you want to get involved here? One big play from you, that could win the game for us.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 15 now.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
Here we go.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
45 yards rushing for him now to this point.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to pass. Tua. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
And cycle.
Hands it off out of the gun.
This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Let's go now. Red, yellow. Ready?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game.
And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a one-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. And it's good, so that will get them back within one score. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
From way up at the 23.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Browns drive about to get started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Throwing on third down, Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Noah Igbinoghene.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown.
It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy who made the play, he gets the points. But it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation, time in the film room, it translated into a big play. They put points on the board for their team.
Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
The Browns drive about to get started.
They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the good stuff.
Fresh off the pick six, it's Watson. Trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Well, we just saw something you don't ordinarily see, and that's him trying to deep ball after throwing a pick six on his previous pass. Normally, they give him something safe to get his confidence back. Instead, they let him fire it downfield, albeit unsuccessfully.
After the run, Watson going to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on first and goal. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead. So how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Now Watson on third and goal. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Paris Campbell from 4 yards out. And the Browns answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Here's Tua.
It's caught by Hooper.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Tagovailoa. This one hauled in. Again, it's Hooper.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Bottom line, 2-yard gain's just not going to cut it in this situation. You've got to move the ball downfield in order to have a chance.
Defense will give them that the rest of the way.
38.
Now Tua. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Tua.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line.
Tua to throw.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns have just about sewn up this football game. Well, baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the